Welcome to Rick's Corner, brought to you by Old School Labs, the brand I trust and the only one I put my name to. Use my code drasin12 on the link below.
Welcome to Rick's Corner. The man, the myth, the legend. Now on with the show.
To see how all of you are doing on your New Year's resolutions. I know you all made them because it's the new year and you want to start off right and you want to get things done and get all the good stuff under your belt. And I looked around the gym this morning and I thought, well, it's going to be jammed, but it's not at all. I don't see any people like it was years ago where you couldn't even walk around. It's just very sparse. But then again, there's a lot of new gyms in town, so I figure a lot of people are going different places. I'll stick with mine because I like the old school style of training anyway, because I'm old school, because I'm an old guy, but I got experience. I was thinking about goals and resolutions and how we set things for ourselves to do, and sometimes we set them so high that we can't achieve them. So if you're thinking about that and you say, gee, I need to lose 40 pounds, don't set your goal at 40 pounds. Set your goal at 5 pounds. When you get to the point where you've lost the 5 pounds, then you can reset it again for another 5, because it's easy to attain a smaller goal without biting off a big chunk at one time. If you make it at 40 and you never get half that, you are going to get discouraged. That's the other thing. Don't get discouraged and walk away from something, because walking away from anything you want to do is failure. And you do not want to fail. You want to succeed. If you want to make $1 million a year and you say, this year I'm going to make $1 million, and you only bring home 50,000, don't even think that way, because it's not going to happen. Unless you win the lotto, and what's the chances of that? So be within reason. Keep your goals constricted down to something that's reasonable that you can handle. So many people dream about things they want to have, but then they never live their dream and they never reach their goal, and then they get discouraged and they go the other way. I've seen people in the gym have ideas about getting really in good shape, and they don't do it within a week, and they quit. And then they go the other way, then they're mad at themselves that they never did it. When you join the gym and when you do want to work out and you want a good body, don't expect it in a week. It doesn't happen in a week. It didn't take you a week to get out of shape. It didn't take you a week to gain 30 pounds. So remember, it's going to take more time to take it off. For every pound you gain, you've got to work twice as hard to take it off. It doesn't come off like it used to. It just doesn't do it. And then the other key is, of course, diet. And that's another subject that's very hard for people to do, because they don't want to plan ahead and eat a certain way over a period of time. So they try to plan it so they do, but then it doesn't work out. So I think take one meal at a time and just figure out what you're going to have for that meal and eat it, because you got that under your belt. You can live with it, and then the next meal you can do the same thing. But if you have let's say restrictions, or maybe have it encased in something that you can pick from. Say you have a chart and you can pick from all these things. These are all your options you can eat for your meal that will get you to lose body fat and stay in shape. And then pick those options and then mix them up, because if you eat the same thing all the time, it just gets really, really boring. I mean, my God, you just don't want to do it anymore. So that works pretty well. But don't set your goals so far that you can't reach them, because it's really very difficult when you don't, and then you get discouraged and you run the other way. I have friends in the gym that, they really want to get in shape, and then they'll show up, and then they won't show up, and then they will, and they'll miss 3 days, and then they'll come, and, well, I got something else to do, and I got this and that. Yeah, we all have something else to do. But I try to make it a priority around everything else. That is probably the first thing I do in the day. And then once that's done, I do my stuff. And then I know that I've accomplished what I want to accomplish. Now, the best work on these goals is in the morning and in the evening. When you're up in the morning, think what you want to accomplish that day and follow your routine. Make a list and say, make a list of what you want to accomplish, and go down your list throughout the day and see if you can do it. At night, before you go to bed, go over that list and see what it is you left out, and say why you left it out, what held you from doing it, and can you get it done the next day. And make sure that list stays there. Put it on your kitchen table. You've read it, it's there, you know it's there, and then now you can go to sleep and not think about it till morning. When you get up in the morning, you review the list, and then you can go back over things you missed and make those the priority your second day. That way you'll get them done. But don't put them at the bottom of the list every day, or you'll never do it. I also found that if I have a list of too many things, I can't get anything done. It's like, oh, I don't want to begin. If I have a list of one thing, I can't get anything done because I know I can do that one thing and put it off all day long. So I try to get that done first. And then I'll take 5 things. I won't take 10 or 20, but 5 things that day and try to get them done the best I can for that day in order of importance. And these are the way you have to have your goals this year. This is, if you do this for sure, you'll be okay, you'll be successful, and you'll make it to the top of what you want. But be organized and think positive, because that's what's going to put it all together. All right, I hope I brought you something that you can work with. Anyway, I think that's good advice for all of you, and I hope that you follow it. And this year's going to be a good year. I'm really looking forward to a lot of success in my clothing line. Yeah, IWorkout.com, where you can buy all my old designs that are come back on new clothing and quality clothing. And of course, the 8x10 picture of Gold's logo that I drew is also for sale. It's on my website, rickdrasin.com. And I've got books up there as well on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Just put in Rick Drasin under the heading and look for it, and it'll pop up. All right, thanks very much, guys, and see you next time.
Hope you enjoyed the video brought to you by Old School Labs. Use my discount code DRASIN12 on the link below at oldschoollabs.com. Hey everyone, now you can have the Gold's Gym logo drawn by me, the artist Rick Drasin, personalized and made out to you and signed by me to frame and put on your gym wall or wherever you see fit to do so. It's a piece of bodybuilding history. It will never be duplicated again. It's the largest selling icon t-shirt logo in the world, and I'm the guy that drew it, and I will draw it for you. Just go to my website, rickdrasin.com, and order there. You can pay through PayPal, and it'll be sent out right away. And be sure to watch Rick's Corner for all the videos on bodybuilding, nutrition, fitness, pro wrestling, and anything that suits your interest as far as getting physically fit and being the best you can be from the golden era of bodybuilding.
He's the equalizer, baby. See you next time.